Hey guys, thank you again for joining me for another day of your Word of the Week focused on teamwork. Now, today I want to talk to you about accountability, and you can only really have accountability after you have engaged your entire team and you've built that trust, which we said was the foundation for your team and your teamwork. Now, as we hold people accountable, it's not always about the negative. No, accountability is, hey, what's the reward for doing something great? And what's the consequence for doing something that you might have failed to hit a goal or an objective, or if you're a parent, the kids might have forgotten to do their chores. What's the consequence for that? Now, what I want you to focus on is as you're holding people accountable, you have to have trust with that person. You have to continually build trust and engage them, or they're not going to take your accountability. And what I mean by that is I don't have trust in, say, Joe. Joe comes in and says, you didn't do this. You need to do better this next time. Let me help you, and here's how we can do it. Now, it's a great attempt on Joe's part, and he might have the best intentions in the world. But he's holding me accountable. And if I don't have trust in what he's saying, and I think he's got ulterior motives, I might not take to that accountability. I might not listen at all, even though he might be right. So engage your team, build that trust, and you'll be able to hold them accountable. One great way to be able to build the trust by engaging people and holding them accountable at the same time is watch for the good things that happen. If you see a teammate helping another teammate, or somebody helps you, pat them on the back, say thank you. Offer them a reward of whatever fits their personality best. That's a good way. You're holding them accountable for doing their job, but you're giving them a reward for doing it well. It can go both ways. A reward and a consequence for everybody is going to be different for everybody. I'll give you an example. If you want to hold someone accountable and offer them a reward, say you think going home is a great thing because you get to go home and spend time with family. And let's use Joe as an example again. Joe didn't complete his work and you want him to stay late. And Sally completed her work. And you said, Sally, take the rest of the day off. Go spend time with your family. Now, in both of these instances, going home can be negative and positive. For you, you're viewing it as go spend time with your loved ones. Sally needs the money and she needs the hours. So she's trying to figure out what she did wrong to get sent home. Now, making Joe stay late and he needs the hours and you think it's a consequence and you're making him stay late. Now he's sitting here thinking, yes, I get more hours, I get overtime, I get more money. See, the reaction for both of them is different than your perspective of what a reward and consequence can be. So you have to engage them. You have to build trust and know the rest of your team. And that will allow you to best hold people accountable, both positively and negatively. So what I want you to do is take a piece of paper and write down the names of your team or your family or whoever you want to be able to hold accountable and give rewards to. And as you do that, write down one column, write reward. And in another column, I want you to write consequence. This is your positive and your negative for holding people accountable. So in your reward section, find out what means most to them and use that as a reward when they do well. Find out what kind of motivates them to do better and what's the best way that they can take feedback from you so you can hold them accountable and offer them a consequence to, hey, if you don't achieve this, this is going to happen. This is a great way to be able to motivate your team, which we'll talk about tomorrow. For now, go ahead and make that list. Engage your team and build that trust. Find a way to be able to hold people accountable, both positively and negatively. Till next time, you have a great day.